off the hop in Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel, you realize it shouldn't be taken seriously. Characters will debate if shooting red barrels is a good firefight tactic. Kinda reminds me of Saints Row 3 in the way it's just supposed to be a fun game. Voice acting is okay, but the writing doesn't get any better.
I lost Cordova. Repeat, objective is lost.
Guess we're going down there.
Yeah, that's affirmative. Bradley, get to safety. We're coming to you.
Got it.
The story, which now follows two operatives, Alpha and Bravo, assigned to protect a big Mexican politician. That's a joke in itself right there. Has its predictable twists and turns. Popular characters Salem and Razio from past Army of Two games also appear, although fans of the series may not like their new roles. However, the story plays second fiddle to the actual meat of the game, which involves lots and lots of shooting at bad guys. And then more shooting at bad guys. And if that doesn't satisfy you, rest assured, you'll get to shoot at even more bad guys. It gets really repetitive. If you've played any other third-person shooter before, this game is no different. The shooting mechanics work, so if you press left, you go left. Torrent sections add to the destruction. A variety of guns can be upgraded to your liking, but I've yet to find the cow gun like in South Park on Nintendo 64. There's very little that makes this game stand out from other shooters. It's like cooking bacon and eggs every morning. The highlight of the package is the overkill mode, which, after filling up a meter, can be activated to unleash an endless barrage of bullets for a short amount of time. Extremely realistic, right? The environment takes a good beating as well, and after it ends, you'll want to quickly fill up that meter again to do it all over. The cover system is a bit of a disaster. Occasionally it won't activate correctly, or you'll get stuck in a spot trying to run over to another area. How can they screw this shit up? It's a primary part of the game. The developers must have had the mentality that'll do when designing this game. Luckily, or I'm not sure if that's the right word, the enemy AI isn't exactly smart, so you can mow them down easily on normal difficulty. Auto-aim turns the game into easy mode in certain spots. Teamwork is encouraged to flank enemies, including a special vision mode to move around the battlefield to your advantage, but it's hardly used. It's kind of like having that thing to break your window in your car just in case you drive into a lake. As expected, cooperative gameplay is the main focus. Your AI partner does an excellent job at aiding you in combat, and playing with a friend is always a blast. However, hooking up with random people online is a hassle, since it requires you to restart a chapter, even if you're in the middle of it. I mean, what were they thinking? Oh yeah, that'll do. If your partner decides he or she has had enough, it also restarts. That'll do. Why couldn't we just seamlessly join a game in progress? Missing also some type of competitive multiplayer, which hurts the game's longevity and value. What a waste. Graphically though, the Devil's Cartel uses the Frostbite 2 engine, so you'll immediately think it must be a beautiful game, but you'd be sadly mistaken. From graphical glitches to characters' mouths not quite matching up to what they're actually saying, and it feels like a Japanese movie translated to English. You know what I mean. Environments look brown and bland, and again, textures are just done under the mentality of that'll do. Overall, the game needed a lot more polish. While it is a passable shooter, the fanbase may be disappointed in the direction the game took. It was also released at the same time of BioShock Infinite, and that's a much more hyped up shooter. Bad timing. And the game has suffered because of all these flaws. Well, that's the review, folks. This is DTR. Communicate laters.